Well, let me tell you something, brother.
Snort, snort, snort.
Kogan.
Drip, snort, snort.
I got the drip.
All right, everyone. I just sat down. And have a coffee in hand, waiting for it to cool on this lovely Monday night. How is everyone tonight? Welcome to the Chill Late Night stream. I hope you're all in a good mood tonight and ready to relax and enjoy the demon slaying as we continue on with my Diablo 4 playthrough. So, how's everyone doing? By the way, oh, my neck. Dude, my neck was hurting me so bad earlier today. I guess what happened was it was either me sleeping weird or me playing on a fighting game joystick, you know, as I've been for the last week and a half. Man, my neck, I guess I had pinched a nerve or something. I had strong shooting pain down the back of my neck into my right shoulder blade. And then from the right shoulder blade, it was going all the way through the back of my arm into my pinky. And it was bad. Like, I was trying to play World Tour and Street Fighter 6, and it was really starting to ache. And I was like, dude, this sucks. I can tell you right now, it's actually feeling a lot better. I don't know if just because I relaxed it and wasn't playing games during the break or whatever it was. A lot of the pain has gone away, so that's a good thing. Again, I don't know what caused it. I hope it doesn't continue, because tomorrow we're using a new character. We're using Marisa in Street Fighter 6, and when I'm using a new character, my goodness, do I need to be here and have 100%. You know what I'm saying? I can't be like, oh, my hand's killing me. How the hell am I going to, you know, be doing this kind of stuff? So, my wife theorizes probably because I'm playing Street Fighter so much, and, you know, she may be right. She said, you know, you don't usually play fighting games. If you do, it used to be like once a week. You know, you haven't been actively playing fighting games every day for how many years? I was like, actually, geez, the last time I played fighting games every day was probably Street Fighter 4. So you're talking over 10 years ago, right? Like, that's a long time. A lot changes, especially to your body when you're getting older and everything. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe I'm just getting older. My body can't even really take it anymore. I don't know. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens overnight into tomorrow and go from there. So, yes, Frank, maybe eventually we'll play with members. Here's the thing. I know I'm trying to figure out how to make it work, right? Because the way Street Fighter 6 is set up, it's cross-platform, right? You can play with people on PlayStation or PC or Xbox. It's all crossover. But can you make a lobby that you can do that? Or is it like you can play ranked, you can play casual against anyone, but if you want to make a lobby, it's region-specific, or I should say platform-specific, right? I don't know, because I haven't dabbled with that yet. In addition, some people are like, well, it should be cross-platform because there's Capcom ID. You're right, but if I turn on my Capcom ID, all it's going to happen is trolls are going to spam it nonstop like they did launch day. You remember that whole first 3-hour stream, it was literally fight request, fight request, fight request, fight request. There's no way to block it. It's completely screwed up. They're so dumb they didn't make it so that, you know, you can stop pop-ups. Instead, you either turn it on or you turn it off. And if I turn on Capcom ID interactions and requests, I don't know how I'm even going to make it work to get people in a lobby when it's just request, request, request constantly. You see? So, I don't know how to do it. We'll have to look into that. I mean, I'm interested in doing it for sure, but I don't know if it's viable yet. We'll have to see moving forward. You know, it might be this simple. All right? Instead of doing Capcom ID shit, it could be if the words, let's say the rooms can be made private and they're password protected. If that's the case, I can set a private room, make a password, and just post it up on a members only post and say, here's the password, everyone. Use it now if you want to get in. You know, whoever gets in, congrats. And then we do it that way. You know, we could do it maybe that way. I don't know. Again, I don't know until I dabble in it. I don't feel comfortable enough with the game to do it yet. I say, give me some more time to learn more characters, to get better at the game. And then once I feel like I've got my bearings, then I will consider doing that stuff. But that's the thing. I don't want to get ahead of myself. I know people are excited. I mean, look, it took me a week and a half just to try World Tour mode, right? A week and a half. So, slow but steady progress, okay? Sarah says, why do you think game developers are struggling to make good-looking 60 frames per second games on current gen of consoles? Seems like even AAA publishers have given up. You'd have to ask them, but it's funny because they all have different answers. Like, someone made a good point on Twitter. They're like, how is it the Horizon Forbidden West? The entire game runs a smooth 60. But look at that world. It's vibrant. It's interactive. It doesn't even have loading times except for the instances, for example, the cauldrons. But the open world is gorgeous. It runs at full 60. You've got giant, complex, vibrant robots moving through the environment. You've got entire tribes doing things and interacting. How is it that game can do it, but a game where you're driving a spaceship around a mostly barren planet can't? I don't really have an answer. I really don't know. You know what I mean? Like, I wish that I could answer that, but I just don't understand what's going on with game development these days. I'm not a game developer myself. You know, I'm sure everyone will give a different answer, you know. Oh boy. All right, anyway guys, so tonight, chill stream of Diablo, all right? Any contributions tonight to support my chill streaming efforts would be greatly appreciated, whether it be as simple as simply liking this stream and giving it some engagement on YouTube. That would be stellar. Interacting with me during the stream would be great. If you'd like to go above and beyond and possibly contribute to the stream, you could do a super chat or a super sticker, perhaps a membership or a gifted membership. You know, we were at 807 members before the break, and it looks like 10 expired during the break. It would be great to maybe get those back tonight, get back up to 807. A tip would be great. Earlier today, we got around 70 bucks in tips on the first stream. Not bad, but I always aim to try to hit around, you know, 100 between the streams, and it'd be great if tonight we could maybe see a hat. Since we didn't get one earlier today, that's the $100 tips goal, right? It's all about what you guys want to do. So let's see. Well, you know, you guys are in a generous mood tonight. Thanks in advance. Really, I appreciate that. Dex, yes and no. Dex says, you have to understand hardware in current gen consoles is actually 5 years old or older now. You're right, but again, Horizon Forbidden West, like this is a game from last year running on that 5-year-old tech, and it was absolutely graphically gorgeous, right? Or God of War Ragnarok, right? These are games that pulled off some amazing things, and in most cases didn't even have loading. So how did they do it, but all these other games can't? It just, you know, it does blow my mind that, I'll just accept that it's 30 frames per second. No, we shouldn't. We actually shouldn't have to settle for that. Sorry that I'm not a game dev. All I know is as a consumer, I'm not getting equivalent experiences across the games that I'm paying the same amount of money for. So you can make all the excuses in the world because you're a game dev, but that doesn't mean jack diddly squat to the customer who paid 70 bucks to get an insanely good graphical experience last year, and now they're going to pay 70 bucks for experience that's far inferior this year. That doesn't make sense to them. You understand? Like, we don't care about the technical aspects of what held you back. Either you do it or you don't. You got to be in line with your competition. It's that simple. Shia with a 666 tip says, I had your stream on in the background at work today. The one time I took a break to watch my boss walked in, I swear to you, and said, who's that? Some kind of dork. Anyway, looking forward to more Diablo. Tell your boss. Here's what you tell your boss. Okay, don't tell him this, but here's what you should say. That dork is someone who sits at home and gets to enjoy video games with an audience of hundreds to thousands every day and makes a good living doing it while you're at some office job punching in a clock and typing on your computer all day, you schmuck. So who's the dork? Yeah. Take that, you son of a bitch. By the way, do you know what dork means? Giant whale penis. So you called me a giant penis. But don't tell your boss I said that. Anyway. I don't want you to lose your job over me. Thank you, Shia, for the first tip of the day. What is that? Some kind of dork? Meanwhile, he probably goes home to watch the fucking Masked Singer or Big Brother or something, right? Every night. Anyway, thank you, Chia, for the first tip of the night. The blood. Alright, guys, we're about a little over halfway into our stream tonight. If you are... a little over halfway. A little over half an hour is what I meant to say. We're not halfway into the stream tonight yet. If you are enjoying the chill vibes and having a good time, if you could support the stream in some way, I'd appreciate it. As simple as giving the stream a like would be amazing. It would help for engagement, and we get a bubble blow at 100 likes. We're at 40-something right now, but anything else? Super chats, memberships, gifted memberships, tips, all appreciated. Would be great to get some momentum going tonight. Thank you to those who are here enjoying and watching, and for those who have already supported in some way. Appreciate that. Kagome, I'll see you tomorrow. Hope you guys are enjoying. Not a lot of people really talking with me tonight. I think it's the whole purpose of me playing games like this is interaction, but people don't seem very talkative tonight for some reason. I don't know why. But in the meantime, we got to split the part, so let's split, and I'll be right back. Okay, thank you guys. First half of the stream done. We'll be going for about another hour, roughly, give or take. I can go, you know, go a little later if I need to. We'll see where the logical stopping point is for tonight. Again, if you guys are enjoying this game and you want to see the playthrough continue, please consider supporting it in any way. As simple as giving it a like is supporting it. Talking with me is supporting it. Super chat, super sticker, membership, gifted membership, tip, all appreciated. As you guys can see, yeah, tonight is very, very slow. I'm not surprised. This is exactly what I told you guys I thought might happen with Diablo, is that at first it's hot because it's a new game, and then after like a week of playing it, people realize it's just the same monotonous grind. That's literally what the game is. So if people are coming by for chill streams, you want to come talk with me and have a hangout session while I'm playing Diablo, that should be the mindset you're here for. You know what I mean? But if you're looking for something riveting, this Diablo's never been riveting. It's been a grind of a game that's addictive for the gameplay, not for the story. There's nothing really that hooks you in Diablo besides the gameplay loop. So, you know, all year people ask me, would I play this? I said, if you guys will show up and treat it as a chill stream. So let's see what happens. The first week is over. We're in week 2 now, you know, heading into hour 7, 8 now. And I'm curious if it's going to hold out or what's going to happen here. Or people are going to get bored with it. Because right now, as you can see, attendance is down. Support is down. Everything's down. I guess we'll see what happens. No, I'm not doing a clanning game because it's just going to make trolling. I'm not wasting my time. Okay. Okay, are we ready to continue? Alright. Dinner was good, King Michael. It was leftovers. Alright, let's do this Frigid Cellar side quest, and after that, I think we will continue on with story elements.
Speak to me outside.
Let's see here. Was it Haseo who said that? I don't know. Let's see. Haseo says, do you believe this playthrough would be better if you were doing co-op with other people? No. I've played Diablo co-op with people before. All that happens is the dungeons fill up with more enemies that are more tankish. Everyone's just spamming things like crazy. You can't really tell what's going on. And then a bunch of loot drops and everyone just goes, ah! And runs for it. It's fun if you're with a group and it's your friends. But as to for improving the quality of a playthrough on like YouTube, no. Not at all. It wouldn't make it any better. In fact, it would make it even more chaotic and less able to tell what's going on. In reality, there's not much you can do to make a playthrough like this more entertaining to a viewing audience. What we're doing right now, talking, is actually probably more entertaining than the gameplay for a lot of people. A lot of people have suggested, oh, up the difficulty, up the world tier. It does nothing. All it does is makes the enemies more tankish and or a few more enemies. It's the same game. It doesn't change the game to make it more difficult. In fact, if anything, it'll make it more grindy and take even longer to make any progress. So it's completely worthless, the suggestions like that. People just don't know what the hell they're talking about. They just love saying, oh, just play it harder to torture the fucking streamer instead of using their brains. In reality, no. There's nothing that's going to make Diablo a better game for a viewable audience. It's just, it is what it is. Diablo is Diablo. It has been since the beginning. It's not going to improve dramatically because there's co-op or a harder difficulty. If you're here to relax and chill and interact with me and enjoy that, great, let's do it. But if you're here to complain about the game, leave. The game's not going to get any better. No matter how many demands you place on the playthrough, it will not get better. None of that will improve the playthrough whatsoever. In fact, it will make it worse. So that's why I'm not listening to the nonsense from these outside people. And by the way, we also just hit our likes goal. So tonight, out of nowhere, a rallying of support here on the stream. Let's go ahead and do a celebratory bubble blow for all of you as well. Thank you, guys. Here we go. Ready? Very nice. Full screen bubble blow for you. Some people have said, what happened to the bubble guns? Well, I stopped using them because they were going everywhere and literally covering everything with bubbles, and it was becoming a disgusting mess within 1 week of using them. I have them, and I'm going to save them for special occasions. So, something special happens, like, you know, maybe we double the likes goal, or a really ginormous tip comes in, or something special. Then I'll do it, but I'm not going to do it all the time. It makes too much of a mess.
Go. I got the drip going. 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 It's like a faucet that's dripping. You can't make it stop. So what do you want me to do? Have a mute button that every second I'm tapping the mute button just in case I'm gonna have to clear? Like, this is what I mean, these dumb kids. This is what it is. It's dumb kids.